Here, said Papa to Emily, I have the moon for you.
And I can say Emily.
In my imagination, it does.
I know.
Alright, so Papa, please get the moon for me. We actually love the moon too, because it follows us everywhere at night.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of special. It's our best friend, maybe.
And the sun.
And the sun follows us too. Okay, so, and this is a special book because it's all tiny, and you'll see the pages are really different shaped. Okay, so Papa, please get the moon for me. Before Emily went to bed, she looked out of her window and saw the moon. The moon looked so near. I wish I could play with the moon, thought Emily, and reached for it. But no matter how much she stretched, she could not touch the moon. Papa, said Emily to her grandfather, please get the moon for me. Look at this. It's really special. Whoa! So Papa got a very long ladder. Look at this. It goes from here all the way to there. It's like the longest ladder ever. Do you think it'll reach the moon?
But yes.
Maybe. Then it says, he carried the very long ladder toward a very high mountain. We don't really have mountains here in New York City, but maybe he put it on top of a really tall building. Maybe the Empire State Building. He put it on top of the Empire State Building. Oh, another special page. This one opens up. Oh man, he's got his ladder on top of the Empire State Building, which we also love because we can see it from our beloved neighborhood, Sunnyside. Right? We can see it all the time. Then Papa put the very long ladder on top of the very tall skyscraper, the Empire State Building. It's so high up. Up and up and up he climbed. Oh my God, he's gonna reach the moon. He's gonna reach it. Oh, special page coming up. Look at this. It's so big because the moon is so big.
Maybe when you're looking, when you're down, it's so little. It looks tiny, but when you're like up there, it's like so giant.
It looks so giant. Unless you have like one of those super moons. Remember, sometimes the moon looks really big from down here. They just had one, but we couldn't go out to look at it.
And also there are red moon that we
Yes.
have outside.
Yeah, sometimes it's red or pink or purple.
Any color, but
Depending on the night sky or if something's happening like an eclipse or something like that. Okay, finally Papa got to the moon. My granddaughter Emily would like to play with you, said Papa, but you are much too big. And then the moon said something. The moon talks? Personification. Remember you learned that in school?
it's like maybe they are like people and they make their own thing up.
Yeah.
Like they're talking.
You're making it up like the
it's not
moon is
real.
talking.
It's just they think of it and they use it.
In their imagination.
There's a legend of the man in the moon.
Yeah, that's so interesting. I was lucky enough to visit Emily's class right before this whole coronavirus situation happened, and I got to hear them talking about personification. Every night I get a little smaller, said the moon. Maybe the moon talks a different way, I wonder.
Maybe.
Every night I get a little smaller. When I am just the right size, you can take me with you. Alright. And then And indeed, the moon got smaller and smaller and smaller. It does that for real. That's true. It looks smaller in the sky sometimes, doesn't it? Because you see like the different phases of the moon. And it gets...
like, when you're like down there, you can see a little.
Yeah.
Because when you're like up there, it's like so giant.
But sometimes it looks different, like different shapes. Like this one, it kind of looks like a banana. Sometimes it looks like a banana.
It's a banana moon.
It's like a crescent moon, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Another special page. Look at that. When the moon was just the right size, Papa took it. Down and down and down he climbed. Off the ladder. And then onto the Empire State Building.
Again.
And then onto the ground. He waited a long time because it takes like a long time for the moon to change shapes. He was standing there for a long time because he really loved Emily. He was standing there forever. Okay. Here, said Papa to Emily, I have the moon for you.
And I think that Emily...
In my imagination it does.
I know.
Emily jumped and danced with the moon, and she hugged the moon and threw it into the air. But the moon kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and finally it disappeared altogether. Huh.
So tiny, and it looked like he's lost.
Yeah. Then one night, Emily saw a thin sliver of the moon reappear. Each night, the moon grew. So now it's growing. And grew and grew. And it got big. I like to say that it looks like a cheesecake. Because it does. It's not really wet like this. It looks a little yellow in our sky. I mean, from the lights and all the clouds and smog and stuff. And that's it. Leon, my friend. No. So tell me what you would, if Papa did get you the moon, what would you say? What would you do with the moon?
Throw it?
Throw it? Throw it where? Out the window?
No. I want to play it like a ball.
Yeah. Oh. I guess I would, when it got really tiny, I would wear it on a necklace on my neck. And
But
carry
then
it
it would
everywhere.
get
And then it'd disappear. What would you do with the moon if you could play with it? I wonder. Think about it. Think about it. We play with it all the time. Like a peekaboo a little bit, right? I love this book. Ooh, I have other ideas of other books. I think tiny books are extra special. It's a really good one. It's a good one. Get it and put your name in it too.
Now it's time for her to go to sleep.
Oh wait, before she does, let's take a quick tour here of her side table. We've got our butterfly tent and
now we have butterflies.
we've got 3 out of 5 butterflies now. They just got born, so we've got they're very delicate. We can't touch them.
But now I have 2 more right there on that thing right there, the cup, and right there, the purple thing. That's for water. And you notice this?
Yes, that's a
It
project.
has been growing for a long time. It's been growing.
So these are some beans that Emily and Mama put together. And look at that. They've got roots and stuff. This was just like a paper towel with a couple of beans and a little bit of water. Look at that. It's got so many roots and things. And you could still see the beans a little bit. Look here. There's where the bean was. And here and here. But they've grown so much. I'm not even kidding. This has only been going on maybe 2 weeks. Maybe 2 weeks, possibly less. They grow so fast. It's a very interesting, fun project. there. We have other projects too, but
yeah, but do you know like this? These are my tooth fairy notes.
yeah. So Emily keeps track. And how many teeth have you lost so far?
7.
Because we've got 7 tooth fairy notes, so it's a accurate data that we are using here, and we know we've lost 7 teeth so far.
This has been like 2 days ago maybe, and I got this one out. So these were 6, and then I got the 7th. So then if I get 3 more, I get to 10 teeth out. But do you know remember when you had your teeth out and then Tooth Fairy never came to you?
Yeah, I didn't have tooth fairy when I was little.
But it's okay because you had enough stuff, but you showed me it.
Yeah, Mama, she's digging through our house, like finding treasures, and she found my old teeth from when they fell out from years ago, like maybe 100 years ago.
I want to know what your teeth look like.
But they were all in pieces, remember? My teeth, they don't keep. So I don't know if there's like something to do with them, but they don't keep. They just look like little pieces of shell. That's what it looks like when you find little pieces of shell on the beach. Alright, fun time. So we talked a little bit about data and science. OMG.
I keep some money in here too. Like, I get some money sometimes and then I put them in here now. I put them in there.
Alright, well, now you gotta go to sleep, huh? Alright, Emily, let's get tucked in with Sock the Sock. It's time to go to sleep. Say goodnight to your friends.
Good night.
This is the first of hopefully many bedtime videos where we're going to read one of our favorite books, and hopefully you can share the good times with us, and it helps you go to sleep or just enjoy a new book and think about a new way to personalize books, because that's what we're always doing. So hope you enjoyed it and hope you like it and that you share it with folks and that you tune in again, and we hope to see you again around the neighborhood or just over video. Good night.
Bye.